Now then, whilst getting your little ones involved in the kitchen when you're baking might sound like a good idea, in practice it can turn out to be a little bit stressful. But there are some easy recipes you can make and ones that really appeal to the boys in your family. Well, I'm joined by Lily Vanilli here today and also her godson Alfie. Welcome along both of you. Now what are you going to be cooking for us today?
We are making a bacon and banana cupcake. This is fair trade chili and honey, and these are fair trade bananas.
So mashing duties for you then, Alfie. Do you do much cooking, Alfie?
I do quite a lot of cooking around the house.
But not all boys do baking though, do they?
Baking's fun for everyone. So 140 grams of flour, and then half a teaspoon of baking powder, a little bit of salt, 40 grams of Tate & Lyle Fair Trade caster sugar.
Fair Trade fortnight is upon us, isn't it?
It's coming soon, it's on the 22nd of February. And it's substituting ingredients that you usually use for fair trade alternatives. 100 grams of soft, room temperature, unsalted butter. This is going to be loud.
Okay.
Until it looks a little bit like breadcrumbs. And then we're going to add the eggs, which Alfie's good at doing.
Aha.
Just going to mix it really gently just until it's combined. Can you do that? And then we're going to add the banana and honey, which is the wet ingredient.
Delicious.
For this recipe. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Squish.
About half a teaspoon of vanilla. If you could grate just about a quarter of a teaspoon of nutmeg into it. And then just a quarter of a teaspoon of cinnamon. We've got some Brazil nuts, which we roasted in the oven for 8 minutes on about 200 degrees.
And that just brings the flavour out, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. Mix it together, just hold all the spices and the nuts in, and then we can scoop it into the cupcake pans and bake it. Do you want to do this?
Go on, give it a go.
So take a big scoop, fill it quite close to the top. We're pretty much done. And then it's just going in there for about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on your oven. Okay, so we've left the cupcakes to cool completely. It takes about half an hour at room temperature. And then we're just gonna make a honey buttercream for the topping.
Lovely.
55 grams of unsalted butter. Beat it until it's really soft. 2.5 cups of icing sugar. Fair trade vanilla. About 4 tablespoons of honey. And then this is half a cup of double cream.
Double cream, delicious stuff. Off you go, Alfie. Mix the man.
Just spoon a little bit of this into the middle. And then bacon. Just a little bit of icing sugar with some water. Just gonna stick some sesame seeds to it, so it kind of looks like a sandwich. It's done.
They look absolutely delicious, but this isn't the only recipe you've created, is it?
No, there's 2 other recipes using fair trade ingredients. One is a devil's food cake, but with real ale.
Fantastic.
And the other one is a white chocolate and Brazil nut cookie.
Sounds delicious, but I've got to have a little taste of that cake before we go.
Okay, well you can have this one.
Absolutely lovely. It looks delicious. Lovely, and really easy to make as well. Great fun if you're baking with your boys. And if you want more information and some fantastic recipes that Lily's created, then you can go to the website, which is tasteandsmile.co.uk.